Hello, this is Leah, a trader with 6 years of experience, and today I'm going to give you a strategy that you can apply right after watching this video, even if you have never done it before. I'll talk about the tools I use, the signals we provide, and I'll show you on the chart now enter trades using this strategy. All you need from you is the desire and attention while watching this video. Ready? Let's begin. First, open the Quotex broker platform. Next, click the button in the bottom left corner and select the RSI indicator from list. You don't need to change the settings. The default settings will work just fine for us. A window will appear at the bottom with two levels and current line. This is the Relative Strength Index, or RSI. It helps determine whether an asset overbought or oversold. In other words, it provides information on which direction the trading pair has overheated. Graphically, RSI looks like a curved line that moves within two levels. The upper level with a value of 70 indicates overbought conditions. The lower level with a value of 30 signals oversold conditions. But we don't really need these levels right now. We need a signal called divergence, which in informational markets occurs when the price direction on the chart diverges from the direction of the indicator line movement. Here's an excellent example of a classic divergence. The first divergence you see indicates that price will soon rise. In this case, the minimum price are getting lower each time while the RSI starts to rise. The second divergence, bearish. The maximum prices are getting higher while the indicator on the same segment is falling. If you want to learn more about divergence and other interesting patterns, subscribe to my Telegram channel. There our team gathers the freshest and coolest content on trading. Divergence is considered one of the strongest signals in technical analysis. It has a high success rate and it's very easy to spot on a chart. One of the coolest international trading specialists, Dr. Alexander Elder, called it divergence the most reliable and prompt trend reversal signal in his book. By the way, the book is called The Strongest Signal in Technical Analysis. If you want to know more about divergence, I highly recommend reading it. In my practice, the success rate of divergence approaches 100%. For example, out of all the day trades I closed today, only one ended in a loss, although this loss was offset by the same divergence and did not spoil my mood. I think we have covered enough theory. Let's move on to practice, and while I'm not yet bringing up the terminal, you can hit the like button. It would mean a lot for me, and it would be doubly pleasant if you subscribe. And my first trade will be on the Australian dollar or US dollar trading pair. Here's what a bullish divergence looks like. The chart's low are falling while the RSI is rising. A great entry point. Just as textbooks say, the first trade goes into profit and I immediately open a second. One, because the divergence hasn't fully played out yet. The second trade following the same pattern also brings profit. Let's see how the strategy works on the Australian dollar or Swiss franc pair. Here too, there is a bullish divergence where the chart is falling while the indicator is rising, and I enter a buy position. A minute later, the option closes in profit. And just like last time, I decided to enter twice here for the same reasons. Again, after a minute, profit lands in my account. Just another day for someone trading divergences. Maybe on the Euro-Canadian dollar pair things will be different. Here I see the bearish divergence where the chart's highs are rising, but the indicator's highs are falling, so I decided to enter a short position. Even with such a cool pattern, everything isn't always rosy, and the trade goes into a loss. Should I be upset? Not at all. I immediately open a second option, but double the entry amount, and within a minute. Not only do I recover the loss, but I also add a hefty amount to my deposit. That sealed the deal with the last trade. On the dollar or franc pair, I see our favorite bullish divergence prices are falling while RSI is rising. I go long for 1 minute and once again I add $435 to my deposit. I think that's enough for today, and we can summarize how this simple strategy works. I entered 7 trades. Well, 8 actually, because I opened 2 trades immediately to cover the loss. One of them turned out to be unsuccessful and closed at minus $500. However, the rest brought me a new profit of $2,420. Take a look at the screen. This is the result of trading divergences for the trades you've just seen with your own eyes. It's all very simple with minimal time investment and basic analysis. Pay attention to this method for beginners. It's real fun that can be used at any time and on almost any chart. I think after this you won't be able to say that trading is difficult. It's hard to study at university for several years and then work for $1,000 a month. It's hard to pay off mortgage from that salary and save for your children's college. But mastering divergence and taking a month's salary from the market in just few trades, that's not hard at all. If you have any question, feel free to ask them in my Telegram channel. There is also a lot of interesting and useful content on trading, and there is always someone to chat with. That's it for me. Wishing everyone big profits and great mood. See you soon!